Hey guys, back with another update on the studio progress and how everything is going in general. Working in here a little bit, but it's slow. Just finding the time and everything to do it has just been a little bit tough, but I will get there eventually. And once I actually get this place going, then I can actually get videos done a little bit quicker because the videos themselves don't actually take all that much time. It's just getting this place ready. Mainly what I'm fighting right now is audio issues. Might have to look into maybe a new laptop so I can process some audio a little bit differently than I am right now, just because I am in a loud shop and trying to get this place soundproofed is going to prove pretty difficult, I'm finding. So we're going to have to deal with that as it comes, though. Working a little bit here and there. I've got a few things left to do. Mount the TV up on the wall. A bunch of lighting upgrades still. Have a couple of lights in here now, but it's just not going to be enough. I've got some ideas on how to fix that and hopefully get things going there. Now, as far as projects and all that, a lot of things that I'd like to get going on. The bomber is sitting up there on the top shelf there. That is what I would like to do my next build series on, and I think I'm going to go right to a budget build on it for a number of reasons. But right now I've got some upgrades on it already. I'll probably strip those off and start back at stock just because driving other bombers, that car is a lot of fun, and it's probably the one that I want to focus on quite a bit. So that is probably going to be my next long-term series, and I hope to get to that quickly. That bomber up there I actually picked up through ckrchobbies.com. Jason's been great to work with. He's a big dealer of ours, and I appreciate his help with that bomber for me. Now this truck here is actually that Wraith Spawn that I've had for quite a while. I had that custom DMG Stiffy kit built for it, kind of desert style. I was going to run trailing arms on this truck, the whole deal. And then the bomber came out, and the bomber fixes the issues that the Wraith has to compromise on to run trailing arms and things like that. So I was really going to have this truck that was kind of like a bomber, but not quite as good as a bomber. So in the end, it's just kind of been sitting around, and now I kind of repurposed it as the other day, some of these new Proline wheels came in for the Destroyer tires. I've had the Destroyer tires sitting here for a while and just kind of threw them on here because I was working on this. I threw on some of the Vanquish V2 axle housings on this with the Stage 1 kit. Now the V2 axles are basically a stock style housing, but they've got some upgrades in the center section with a bigger pinion bearing and things like that. So I was kind of, I didn't know exactly what I was going to do with this truck, and then these kind of were sitting around. I just threw them on there, and these are a ridiculous tire on this truck in kind of a ridiculous way. And then I had the spare tire setup built here in the back, and I just kind of had this big tire, and it actually just fits right down in there as well. For some reason, this kind of reminds me of a Mad Max style truck, and not that monster trucks have ever been my thing in the past, but I've been thinking about building one lately anyway, so maybe that's what this thing is going to be. Some sort of weird Mad Max-ish monster truck. So that's sitting here. That's a project that'll go on the shelves and stuff over there as well here shortly. The big thing out here is Ultra 4 racing, and I've gone up to the track. I went and visited the Ultra 4 Nationals up here, Ultra 4 RC Nationals. Had a blast watching that. Definitely decided that was something that I was definitely going to have to get into. So I've got two trucks that I'm going to start building. The first one is going to be a 2.2 trophy truck. I'm using the UC Fab PRT HD chassis, a new chassis that I just came out with. It's like his old chassis, except it's made from solid rod and MIG welded rather than from chromoly tubing and brazed. Now there is some differences there. It's a lot faster, a lot less bracing needed. Weight on it is pretty similar, not a huge difference either way. Going to be a few other design differences with it. Going to allow me to run some Vanquish trailing arms in the rear. Some of that. So we'll figure all of that out as it comes. Kyle over there is the one handling that. He's going to be building that, and I'll have it here soon, and that will be another build series and something that I really hope to get into here lately as well. The second truck I'm going to build is a 1.9 trophy, and for that truck I'm having Mike Duncan at RC Fab Works build it. So I'm going to have a UC Fab truck and an RC Fab truck. I don't know that a lot of people do that, but I'm going to do that. Now for the 1.9, it's going to be something a little bit different. I've got some things to work out, a number of little things that I've got to do here and there. Well, little things, big things actually. And once it's all done, hopefully that truck should be pretty killer. And I'm really looking forward to working with Mike on that truck as well. So those are going to be two of my big projects and probably a big part of what I'll be running out here. Now, the deadbolt is still around. It's not here, actually, because it's at the house. I didn't have it here. I didn't know I was going to actually shoot a video tonight. So the deadbolt is still around. It's got the F9 Curry axles underneath of it right now. That truck is just a good time. I've got maybe a few other little things that I want to get done to it. So we'll go over that as things progress. Still a great truck. Still going to keep that thing around. Love that truck, and lots of runtime in its future. The Mega Mud Truck still around as well, also at the house. Really hasn't changed much since you guys saw it last. The electronics are in it. That's about it. I need to just run it, basically. It's pretty much done. I need to get the shock mounts solid built. Right now I just had them mocked up with those shock keys, but those aren't going to hold up for what I'm going to do. So I need to get those shock mounts built, and that truck is basically going to be drivable. So those are a list of most of the projects around here. Also, I've got the 1.9 Mattzilla truck that used to be my Ultra 4 chassis, which is actually sitting up there. You can't actually see, it's kind of dark. But stripped that chassis off. We built a new chassis for it. We kind of did the live hangout if you guys were watching the channel. Went over that whole thing. That's all there. That truck is going to get built. That's just going to be kind of my fun basher truck, just for fun. Lots of little things to do here and there. But other than that, that's kind of where we're at. Lots of things to do in the studio here to get it set up. The bones of this place are really good. The room is going to be work well. I just need to figure out audio. Audio. That's going to be the thing. I don't want this thing to sound like there's a ton going on in the background, even though there really is. I'd love to show you guys everything in the shop, but probably not going to happen. Probably can't show you everything that we do here. But I'll do what I can, because it is a really cool experience to be here. I'm super excited. Still really happy with what I'm doing out here. Really excited for Nicole to get out here as well. She's still back home until she's ready to come out in June. That's what's going on, guys. Lots and lots going on, and then of course lots and lots going on with work that is actually just like this now. So super excited. But that's what I got for now, guys. We'll see you on the next one.